Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. We say the things on here that nobody dare say. Isn't that right? You on the thumbnail with the village people, Ginger Muzzy. That's right. Stephanie. Look at that Muzzy. That is the muzzy to end all muzzies. Hey, pop, pop, bang. Hey, unbelievable. Right. What's been going on in the sport of boxing? Well, we've got Big John Fury running around, not saying a word. What's going on here? The Fury's silent, even though they got a win on the night. That tells you they shouldn't have got the win, doesn't it? Hey, the Fury's actually absolutely silent. Pop, pop, bang on that one. Yeah, craziness. Right. Callum Smith. Callum Smith's going to fight Baturbia. Right. 13th of Jan. Which is not that far away, is it really, when you think about it? Is it 13th of Jan? You know, he's got like December, 2 months, 20, 24, 55, 60. Got 10 week to go. That's not long, is it? You know, 10, 9 week, 9, 10 week to go. Pretty simple, really. They're not going to do loads of tickets, are they? Callum Smith, Viterbi. It's not going to be a big, massive on social media, but it's a good fight, isn't it? It's a good fight. Now, this guy here is 19-0. 19. All of them on Button Moon. He's got the same KO ratio as Big John Fury on the hard road. Because he said he's knocked everybody out that he's fought, all of them on Button Moon. So John Fury is the new Arthur Beterbiev, or is Beterbiev the new John Fury? I don't know, but either way, this Russian kid, approaching 39-year-old, going in against Mundo. It's about all we've got to shout about at the moment, isn't it? He's the best guy at light heavyweight fighting Mundo. If Mundo does him, he's dominant in 2 divisions, or so they'll say, won't they? No. But who's Mundo beat, really, when you go through his record? Who's he beat, really? You know, big 6'3", big stiff. Who has he beat? Well, he's beat George Groves 5 years ago and 2 months ago. He beat Hassan and Dam 4 years, 5 months ago. And he beat Rocky Fielding 8 years ago tomorrow. It's 8 years since he beat Rocky Fielding. And in that 8-year period since Callum Smith's beat Rocky Fielding, these are the world champions that he's beaten. In the 12 fights since, he's beaten George Groves and he's beaten Hassan and Dam. Now, Groves had one arm, and Hassan and Dam is an old middleweight stepping up to super middleweight, right? Years and years after his best performances. So I look at it. So career middleweight. That's who it was, but Callum Smith done him. But Callum Smith's record, when you look at it, God, is it any better than Yards? Who has got an outstanding record at light heavyweight now? If Callum Smith's been hanging around boxing all this time, and it's been 8 years since he fought Rocky Fielding, since then, out of 12 fights in 8 years. 12 fights in 8 years tomorrow. And all he's done is beat Groves and Dam since Rocky Fielding. His CV is piss poor, Callum Smith's piss poor. But people like him are what's wrong with boxing at the moment. They're just waiting it out and waiting it out, achieving nothing and just turning up when they want the money fights. Callum Smith's not engaging on social media. He doesn't sell a ticket. He's as exciting as a wet fart inside and outside the ring. That's the bottom line. That's the truth. He's not an exciting fighter. He's not engaging out of it. Nobody recognised him if he walked down the street. That's the bottom line. But yet, look at the career he's had. Look at the millions he's had. For achieving what and doing what? Groves and Dam and Rocky Fielding. Rocky Fielding won a WBA reg. Groves had one arm, right? And then Dam's a shot fighter stepping up years past his best. They're Callum Smith's best 3 wins. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, your Callum Smiths of this world are what's wrong with boxing. Your Callum Smiths, your Nathan Cleverleys, your Billy Joe Saunders, all world champions. But what were they doing when they were world champions? Enzo Maccarinelli. I mean, what is Fury doing? He's a world champion, Tyson Fury. What is he doing? What are these people doing when they get into positions of power? They get that belt, and all of a sudden they don't want to. They keep the shackles on, do they? They want to let the shackles off and go fight the easy ones, don't they? Because they're not testing themselves. That's all we want. We want to see fighters testing themselves, but that's the light heavyweight division for you. Now, when I look at the light heavyweight division at the moment, what do I see? Well, I see people that are not testing themselves. That's what I'm seeing. This is my opinion. I just want to see people test themselves. That's all. I don't think that's a lot to ask. I don't think it's a lot to ask at all. But the light heavyweight division in this country, it's prime, isn't it? It's prime with good fighters. There's good fighters in light heavyweight division in this country, and they could have a tournament. Dan Aziz, Boaz, there's 2 there. Jerome Peloni, Lyndon Arthur, Anthony Yard, Willie Hutchinson. There's 6 there. 6 guys there that could have a Super 6. Throw in Shaq Peters and Ben Whittaker. You've got 8 people there. You could have an 8-man tournament. A quarter-final, a semi-final, a final, then a playoff. You know what I mean? For 3rd place. Why not? They could do something with light heavyweight in this country, but they're choosing not to. Why? I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really know. There's 77 light heavyweights in the UK. Now, you telling me they can't get a tournament out of them 77 kids? I'm telling you, they can. Pretty easy. You could even have a junior tournament, couldn't you? Or not a junior tournament, but light heavyweight. You could get the novices, John Edges, and all them guys. Ben Whittaker, John Edges, and stuff like that, and you could have a little tournament. They could do something at light heavyweight, one of the traditional old school weight divisions, but they just don't, do they? I don't know why. We're just stuck in the doldrums with a British Boxing Board of Control that are old-fashioned and have not moved with the times. And it's time that people in boxing stood up against these lot and said, you know what, enough's enough. We're not moving with the times. Football's got VAR on it. Cricket's got that Hawkeye thing, and there's one for snooker, and everybody seems to have moved on except boxing. We're stuck in doldrums, aren't we? I know VAR's a bit of a mess in it at football at the moment, but they're doing stuff, aren't they? And boxing's not evolving. It's just staying as it is. It's going stale. So what I want to see is some tournaments. That's all. Let's see some tournaments. So it's not a lot to ask, but was it really? I don't think so. But it is what it is. So you've just seen the tournament, the names that I've just been reading out to you from light heavyweights. You could make it interesting. A couple of people could move up. You could do tournaments like Mark Efron, John Ryder, uh, Lerone Richards. You could put them three, and you could put them three in a light heavyweight if you wanted to spruce the tournament up and have a proper tournament. But light heavyweight is the best division in the UK at the moment, but it's going stale. That's just my opinion. So, okie dokie. Well, on, peace out. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. Steffi Ball, if you've got what to say, you know where I live. Come and see me. All right, email me, Steffi. You've got me email, porkycorn@mail.com. Otherwise, I'll probably end up getting a grip of you on Sheffield Road or Doncaster Road one day if I see you in traffic. And then you won't miss a fucking big and hard then, will you? Slagging my good name off, will you, Steffi? So come and see me and be a gentleman, Steffi, and I'll put kettle on. All right? Don't be a big mouth behind my back. Pop, pop, bang, Steffi for now. I'll be seeing you soon. You can guarantee it. Big kiss.